As a board-certified dermatologist who has treated thousands of patients over 34 years, I need to tell you something that will shock you. Your hands are aging faster than your face. Right now, as you watch this video, the skin on your hands is losing collagen, elasticity, and moisture at twice the rate of your facial skin. And here's the worst part. Most people spend hundreds of dollars on face creams while completely ignoring their hands, which is why a 60-year-old woman can have a youthful face but hands that look 80. I've watched patients walk into my office with smooth, beautiful faces but hands covered in wrinkles, age spots, and paper-thin skin that tears at the slightest touch. And I've seen others, women in their 70 seconds and 80 seconds, with hands so smooth and youthful that people assume they're decades younger. The difference: 6 specific treatments, most using ingredients you already have in your kitchen, that reverse hand aging faster than any expensive cream or medical procedure. In this video, I'm revealing the 6 most powerful hand rejuvenation secrets that dermatologists use on their own hands but rarely tell patients about. These treatments can fade age spots, restore lost volume, smooth wrinkles, and make your hands look 15 to 20 years younger within weeks. And treatment number 1 is so effective that plastic surgeons are now recommending it before considering hand fillers or laser treatments. All references in the description below. Before we start, quick question for you. Which country are you watching from? And when you look at your hands right now, what bothers you most? Is it the wrinkles, the age spots, the visible veins, or the thin, fragile skin? Tell me in the comments, because I read every single one and reply to as many as I can. Your answer helps me create better content for you. Now, important instruction. These 6 treatments work best when done in combination, but you don't have to do all 6 every day. I'll tell you exactly which ones to prioritize and how often to do each one for maximum results with minimum effort. Let's start with number 6. Treatment #6. Sugar plus olive oil scrub. Number 6. Weekly sugar and olive oil exfoliating treatment. This is your foundation because nothing else will work properly until you remove the dead skin cells that are making your hands look dull, dry, and decades older than they should be. Here's what most people don't understand. After age 50, your skin cell turnover slows dramatically from about 28 days when you're young to 45 to 60 days or more. This means dead cells accumulate on the surface of your hands, creating that rough, papery texture and preventing any moisturizers or treatments from penetrating properly. You're essentially wasting every cream you apply because it just sits on top of dead skin. Sugar is the perfect exfoliant for aging hands because the granules dissolve as you massage, so they won't cause micro tears in fragile skin like harsher scrubs can. Olive oil provides immediate deep moisture and contains oleic acid that penetrates the skin barrier, plus polyphenols that fight the oxidative damage causing age spots. Exact recipe and method. Mix 2 tablespoons of white granulated sugar with 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. You want a thick paste consistency. Massage this onto damp hands for 60 seconds using gentle circular motions. Pay extra attention to knuckles and the backs of hands where wrinkles concentrate. Rinse with lukewarm water, never hot, which strips natural oils. Pat dry, don't rub. Do this once per week, preferably in the evening, so the oils can absorb overnight. Studies show that regular gentle exfoliation increases skin cell turnover by up to 30% and improves the penetration of other treatments by 40–50%. Within 2 weeks, your hands will feel dramatically smoother. Treatment #5. Retinol Application. Number 5. Nightly retinol application with specific technique. Retinol is the gold standard for reversing skin aging, but most people either don't use it on their hands or they use it wrong and get irritation without results. Let me show you the dermatologist-approved method that works. Retinol works by accelerating cell turnover and stimulating collagen production deep in the dermis. On your hands, this translates to fading age spots, smoothing fine lines, and thickening the skin so veins become less visible. But hands are more sensitive than faces, so you need a different approach. The mistake most people make is using the same strength retinol they use on their face. hand skin is thinner and more prone to irritation. You need to start with a lower concentration and use a specific application method to avoid dryness and peeling. Exact method. Use a retinol product with 0.25% to 0.5% concentration, not 1% like face products. Apply a pea-sized amount to the back of each hand after your evening cleansing. Wait 20 minutes before applying any moisturizer on top. This allows the retinol to penetrate without being diluted. Start with twice per week for the first month, then increase to every other night. Clinical studies show that consistent retinol use reduces hand wrinkles by 44% and fades age spots by up to 60% within 12 weeks. Some patients see improvement as early as week 4. And you must use sunscreen on your hands during the day when using retinol, which leads to our next treatment. Treatment #4. Sunscreen Ritual. Number 4. Daily sunscreen application with reapplication protocol. This might sound basic, but I guarantee you're not doing this correctly, and this single mistake is responsible for 80% of hand aging, including every single age spot on your hands right now. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Those brown spots on your hands are not from aging. They're from sun damage accumulated over decades. Every time you drove a car, walked outside, even sat near a window, UV rays were penetrating your hand skin and triggering melanin production that eventually surfaces as visible spots. But here's what makes hands uniquely vulnerable. You wash your hands 10 to 15 times per day. Every single wash removes your sunscreen. So even if you applied SPF in the morning, by noon your hands are completely unprotected. Meanwhile, they're exposed to UV every time you're near a window or outside. Plus, UV penetrates car windows and damages the hand on your steering wheel. The Dermatologist Protocol. Apply SPF 30 or higher to your hands every morning as part of your routine. Keep a small sunscreen tube in your purse, car, and desk. Reapply after every hand washing. Yes, every time. If you can't reapply sunscreen, at least apply a hand cream with SPF 15 or higher as a backup. This single habit, done consistently for 6 months, will prevent new age spots from forming and allow existing spots to fade naturally. Combined with the retinol treatment, you can reduce visible spots by up to 70% within 1 year. No lasers required. Overnight moisture mask. Number 3. Intensive overnight moisture treatment with occlusion. This is the treatment that delivers the most dramatic visible results in the shortest time. Some patients see softer, plumper hands after just 1 night. It works by forcing deep hydration into skin that's been chronically dehydrated for years. After 60, your skin produces 60% less natural oils than it did in your 30 seconds. Combined with decreased hyaluronic acid and impaired barrier function, your hands lose moisture constantly. This dehydration is what makes skin look thin, crepey, and reveals every vein and tendon underneath. Restoring hydration literally plumps the skin from within. The key to this treatment is occlusion, covering the moisturizer with something that prevents evaporation. Without occlusion, even the best cream will evaporate overnight, and you'll wake up with dry hands again. With occlusion, the moisture has nowhere to go except into your skin. Exact method. Before bed, apply a thick layer of a rich cream or ointment. Look for ingredients like shea butter, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, and ceramides. Apply it thick enough that you can see it on your skin, not just a thin layer. Then cover your hands with cotton gloves, the kind you can buy at any pharmacy. Sleep with the gloves on all night. The first morning, your hands will feel dramatically different, soft, plump, and smooth. Do this 2 to 3 times per week for maintenance. Some patients do it every night for the first month to restore severely damaged hands. The transformation is remarkable and completely reversible if you stop, so consistency matters. We've covered 3 powerful treatments so far, but we're just getting to the best ones. Treatment number 2 is something you can make in your kitchen for less than $1 that fades age spots faster than most prescription creams. And treatment number 1 is the dermatologist's secret that actually rebuilds lost collagen and makes hands look 15 to 20 years younger within weeks. But before we continue, if this video is helping you, hit that like button right now. It tells YouTube to share this with more people who need it. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss part 2 where we reveal the top 2 most powerful hand treatment. Now let's continue with treatment number 2, the kitchen ingredient that erases age spots. Number 2, lemon juice and honey spot fading treatment. This is the kitchen remedy that dermatologists don't want you to know about because it actually works and it costs less than $1. I've seen this simple treatment fade stubborn age spots that patients had spent hundreds on laser treatments trying to remove. Let me explain the science. Lemon juice contains citric acid, a natural alpha-hydroxy acid that exfoliates the top layers of skin where pigmentation concentrates. It also contains vitamin C, one of the most powerful natural skin brighteners known to science. Vitamin C inhibits tyrosinase, the enzyme that produces melanin, essentially stopping age spots from getting darker while fading existing pigmentation. But lemon juice alone is too harsh and acidic for aging hand skin. This is where most DIY recipes fail. They tell you to apply straight lemon juice, which causes irritation, dryness, and can actually make skin more vulnerable to sun damage. That's why raw honey is essential to this formula. Raw honey is a natural humectant that draws moisture into the skin while providing antibacterial and healing properties. It contains natural enzymes that gently exfoliate without irritation. When combined with lemon juice, the honey buffers the acidity while allowing the brightening compounds to penetrate effectively. The result is spot fading without irritation. Exact recipe and method. Mix 1 tablespoon of fresh, squeezed lemon juice with 2 tablespoons of raw, unfiltered honey. The honey must be raw because pasteurization destroys the beneficial enzymes. Apply this mixture to the back of your hands, concentrating on age spots. Leave on for 15 minutes, no longer as the acid continues working. Rinse with cool water and apply moisturizer immediately. Do this treatment twice per week, always in the evening, never before sun exposure. You must use sunscreen the next day because the lemon increases photosensitivity temporarily. Within 4 to 6 weeks, you'll notice spots becoming lighter. Within 3 months, many spots fade by 50–70%. I've had patients whose spots disappeared completely after 6 months of consistent use. But now we're at the number 1 treatment, and this one is truly the game changer that can take 15 to 20 years off your hands. Treatment, Hasone. Glycolic Acid Peel. Number 1. At-home Glycolic Acid Peel with Collagen Boosting Protocol. Here it is. The treatment that had my colleagues asking what I was doing to my hands. This is what dermatologists use on ourselves, but rarely recommend to patients because we typically push expensive in-office procedures. But the truth is, you can get remarkable results at home for a fraction of the cost. Glycolic acid is the smallest alpha-hydroxy acid molecule, which means it penetrates deeper into the skin than any other AHA. It doesn't just exfoliate the surface. It reaches the dermis where it stimulates fibroblasts, the cells that produce collagen and elastin. This is actual skin rebuilding, not just surface improvement. Your hands literally become thicker, firmer, and more youthful from the inside out. In clinical studies, regular glycolic acid application increased collagen production by 48% and improved skin thickness by 25% within 12 weeks. Patients showed measurable reduction in wrinkle depth, improved skin elasticity, and significant fading of hyperpigmentation. The before and after photos are remarkable. Hands that looked 70 appeared to be in their 50 seconds or younger. Exact protocol. Purchase a glycolic acid solution between 10–20% concentration. You can find these online or at skincare stores. Do not start higher than 10% for your first month. Apply to clean, dry hands in the evening. You'll feel a tingling sensation. This is normal. Leave on for 5 minutes initially, working up to 10 minutes over several weeks. Rinse thoroughly with cool water. Critical steps most people skip. After rinsing the glycolic acid, wait 5 minutes for your skin pH to normalize. Then apply a hydrating serum containing hyaluronic acid to plump the skin. Follow with a rich moisturizer to seal everything in. This 3-step process after the peel is what maximizes collagen stimulation while preventing irritation. Start with once per week for the first month. Increase to twice per week in month 2. Some people can eventually do 3 times per week, but listen to your skin. If you see redness, flaking, or feel stinging that lasts more than an hour, reduce frequency. And absolutely never skip sunscreen the following day. Glycolic acid increases sun sensitivity significantly. Within 4 weeks, you'll notice smoother texture and brighter skin. By week 8, wrinkles start visibly softening. By week 12, you'll see the full transformation. Thicker skin, faded spots, reduced visible veins, and hands that look genuinely 15 to 20 years younger. I've seen patients in their 70 seconds get hands that look 50. The results are that dramatic when you follow this protocol consistently. Complete protocol plus schedule. Now let me give you the complete weekly protocol that combines all 6 treatments for maximum hand rejuvenation. This is exactly what I recommend to my patients, and it takes just minutes per day once you establish the routine. Daily essentials every single day. Morning, apply sunscreen SPF 30 plus to hands. Reapply after each hand washing or at minimum at midday and afternoon. Evening, apply retinol to clean hands twice per week, working up to every other night. Follow with a rich moisturizer every night. Weekly treatments. Sunday evening, sugar and olive oil exfoliating scrub. This prepares your skin for the week ahead. Tuesday and Friday evenings, glycolic acid peel followed by hyaluronic serum and moisturizer. These are your collagen building days. Wednesday and Saturday evenings, lemon and honey spot treatment for 15 minutes. These are your brightening days, 2 to 3 times per week. Overnight moisture treatment with cotton gloves. Do this on your non-glycolic, non-retinol nights so you don't trap those actives under the gloves. Many patients do Monday, Thursday, and Sunday nights for the overnight glove treatment. This schedule ensures your hands are getting exfoliation, cell turnover stimulation, collagen building, spot fading, and deep hydration throughout the week without overloading or irritating the skin. It sounds like a lot when I list it all, but once you establish the routine, it becomes automatic and takes just 2 to 3 minutes morning and 5 to 10 minutes evening. Let me tell you exactly what to expect so you stay motivated and don't give up too early. Hand rejuvenation is a marathon, not a sprint, but the results build on each other and become increasingly dramatic over time. Week 1 to 2. Your hands feel softer and smoother from the exfoliation and overnight treatments. Dryness and rough texture improve noticeably. You might experience slight peeling or tingling as your skin adjusts to the retinol and glycolic acid. This is normal and subsides. Week 3 to 4. Skin tone begins to even out. You might notice age spots look slightly lighter, though not dramatically yet. The skin starts to look more luminous and healthy rather than dull and tired. Fine, crepey texture starts smoothing. Week 5 to 8. This is when the magic really starts. Visible wrinkles begin softening. Age spots continue fading, some by 30–40% already. Skin feels thicker and more substantial between your fingers. Veins become slightly less prominent as skin plumps. Week 9 to 12. Dramatic visible transformation. Many patients report people commenting on their hands or asking what they're doing. Spots have faded significantly, some by 50–70%. Wrinkles are notably reduced. Hands look genuinely 10 to 15 years younger and continue improving. Month 4 to 6. Optimal results. Consistent use for this long produces hands that look 15 to 20 years younger than when you started. Collagen rebuilding is fully underway. Age spots may be nearly invisible. Skin is thick, plump, smooth, and youthful. At this point, you can reduce frequency to maintenance levels. Important warnings you must follow. If you have very sensitive skin, eczema, or psoriasis on your hands, consult your dermatologist before starting glycolic acid or retinol. Start with the gentler treatments first, the scrub, overnight moisture, and sunscreen, before adding the active ingredients. If you experience severe redness, burning that lasts more than an hour, blistering, or excessive peeling, stop the active treatments immediately. You may have used too high a concentration or too frequently. Let your skin heal for a week, then restart with lower strength or reduced frequency. Never combine multiple strong actives on the same night. Don't use glycolic acid and retinol on the same evening. Alternate them on different days. And I cannot stress this enough. Sunscreen is non-negotiable. All of these treatments increase sun sensitivity, and one bad sunburn can undo weeks of progress and create new spots. Final thoughts. Your hands do not have to reveal your age. With these 6 treatments used consistently over the coming months, you can achieve hands that match your youthful spirit. I've seen thousands of patients transform their hands using exactly this protocol. The treatments are simple, affordable, and they work, but you have to do them consistently. Start tonight. Your future self will thank you. Got questions about these treatments? Want to share your results after trying them? Drop a comment below. I read every single one and reply to as many as possible. If this video helped you, please hit the like button and share it with any woman who's self-conscious about her aging hands. Thanks for watching, and here's to younger looking hands at any age.